Vikings coming back out here, and, you know, they're the number 6 seed. We mentioned their win over New Orleans. Both number 6 seeds actually advancing, with Tennessee doing it in the AFC. But that overtime win in New Orleans for Minnesota, you think about it, we haven't had a wild card team in the Super Bowl since the Ravens back in Super Bowl 47. They won that over San Fran. What kind of chances do you give the Vikings?
Well, I give them an excellent chance because as much as the ball is thrown in the NFL, come playoff time, if you can't run it, you're not going to be able to advance. And they got Dalvin Cook back healthy, and he ran it very well against New Orleans. And that offensive line is adapted to his style, and they want to run the football. So when you put that all together and then allow Kirk Cousins to throw off of that, plus a Minnesota Vikings defense that's heard the whispers that maybe their window is closing, I think they've got an excellent chance to go to San Francisco, or should I say Santa Clara, and take on the 49ers and play them on even terms.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. San Francisco coming back out here on offense. See, this is a team that has, in the midst of their first playoff appearance since 2013, biggest jump of any squad, because just 4 wins last year, 13 this year, and that win in Seattle, Week 17, so huge. The tackle by Dre Greenlaw and Jacob Hollister on the half-yard line to preserve the victory. You think about the magnitude of that play. What a difference it would be between 3 road games if they would have been the number 5 seed versus 2 potential home games as the number 1 seed.
If they find a way to win the Super Bowl, that tackle will be remembered. It's already there with Dan Bunz's hit in the Super Bowl against Pete Johnson, the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll talk about that like Mike Jones's stop for the Rams against the Titans in the Super Bowl, where he stopped them about 1 yard short. That's how big of a play that was, to give them that open week and a chance to rest, because I think that team needed it. But I'm loving what San Francisco has done. Jimmy Garoppolo, people will question him about playing in the playoffs. Go back and look at the season. He played in how many different playoff-type games? I think he'll be okay. The defense and the pass rush. And if they needed just a little extra on the top, they're going to paint the end zones red, as they normally do when the 49ers have a big-time team, and that's what they're doing for the playoffs.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Three and a half to go, first quarter. On second down now, it's Coleman. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo completes it to Samuel, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. From the 35 on second down, Garoppolo, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He wants it all for the... And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the division. Round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump-off, but it'll set up third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
With the score, Niners 7, Vikings nothing.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 58 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route come.